Imagine walking through a city where every street is perfectly paved, every building a masterpiece of architecture, yet not a single person is in sight. The streets are empty, the chimneys silent, and the marketplaces deserted. It sounds impossible, but 19th century photographs tell a story that history books never mention. These were cities built on a scale of grandeur we can barely comprehend today, yet completely devoid of life. For years, people blamed old cameras and long exposure times, but the truth is far stranger. The cities weren't empty because of photography limitations. They were empty because the people who should have been there simply weren't. And then there's the human element. Across Europe, North America, and beyond, millions of children appeared in orphanages, relocated and redistributed in unprecedented numbers. They were sent across continents on trains and ships, given new names, new lives, and memories carefully erased. Official explanations tell us these were charitable acts, but when you connect the dots, a chilling picture emerges. A global effort to repopulate empty cities with people who had no past, no ties, and no knowledge of the world they were entering. It wasn't just human populations that were reset. Look closer at the environment captured in these photographs. Young, fragile trees line the streets, as if planted just years before. Monumental structures tower over barren landscapes, their ground floors partially buried, waiting to be uncovered. This wasn't a gradual evolution of cities. It was a deliberate reconstruction on top of a buried civilization, a civilization with knowledge and technology far beyond what we are taught to believe existed. And the scale of it boggles the mind. Canals carved across continents in record time, star forts with mathematical perfection visible only from above, monolithic buildings precisely cut and assembled without modern tools, all pointing to a lost civilization whose capabilities may have even surpassed our own. Then disaster struck. Perhaps a global cataclysm, a mud flood, or a planetary-scale reset covered cities in layers of soil, burying the past and erasing the lives of millions. The people who came after inherited a ready-made world, tasked not with building, but with uncovering and repopulating it. So when you look at those old photographs, understand this. The figures you see aren't the architects or creators. They're the first settlers, the descendants of a lost generation, walking through cities that were already ancient, already magnificent, already mysterious. Every building, every street, every hidden basement tells a story we were never meant to know. And now, as you start to notice the cracks in our accepted history, one question becomes impossible to ignore. If this hidden past exists, what else have we been deceived about? History is not always what it seems, and once you see the empty cities, the orphaned trains, and the buried foundations, you realize that the world you thought you knew was carefully constructed on the ruins of something far greater and far more mysterious than anyone has ever admitted.